I made a post about Bayer product, that is DK77 Lagon Roundup, and then so many other products that belongs to Bayer. And then a lot of people were complaining about the price, which I totally understand that, the price is on the high side when compared to similar products in the market. When you look at it generally, farm inputs are not too friendly to smallholder farmers. And the reason behind this is that, you discover that some of these inputs are being imported into the country. And especially like the Bayer, Bayer is actually a German company. They used to be in Nigeria before they moved out of the country, I think about a year or two. And any Bayer product you see today are being imported. One of the things I like about Bayer is they didn't just want to tell you that, at the end of it, you will receive 10 tons or maybe 10.9 or these tons alone. No. I was just trying to go through their maize manual, that is a manual for maize production. One of the things they were able to reveal to us is that, the yield potential, they say on an average, you are going to have 5.6, but optimum yield or the maximum, it is up to 10.9. If you should follow the right agronomic practices, you should be able to get up to 10 tons. Yes, I've tried it so many times. I've never reached 10 tons, but I've reached something close to that. You can be able to achieve a lot when you follow the right agronomic practices and you use the right seed. Now, I'm doing this video particularly because of a comment I received. And someone was like, first, stop advertising GMOs to people. Genetically modified seed. No, this is not a genetically modified seed. Far from it. Whether it is the Bayer or the DK777, the SC719 you see me advertising or encouraging people to use, they are not GMO seeds. Yes, whereas they are hybrid, but they are not GMO. So let's just put that aside. I think maybe one of these days we are going to talk extensively about GMOs to correct these notions that a lot of people have about these GMOs. They don't know anything about GMOs. So each time they see anything hybrid, they just conclude that, they are genetically modified seeds that, they have the tendency of affecting the human population. So, and another reaction I received was that, they should just go ahead and use their normal local seeds, that it will give them far better result than the hybrid seed. No any local seed will give you a better result. Use your local seed, you will have your yield. But it's just like people who are into poultry farming. Yes, some people grow chicks locally, while some people have the poultry where they feed them. If you are growing this type of seed, give them the right amount of nutrient, that is the fertilizer and everything they need. You will get from it. That is just the truth. There are a lot of benefits with using what? Hybrid seeds. Things like, just like last year, a lot of farmers experienced the challenge of rainfall, that is drought set in, and a lot of farmers were affected. Can I tell you, some of these varieties are drought resistant, especially the DK777 is drought resistant. It can withstand striga, that is wuta wuta. Kunsa wuta wuta, it affects a lot of farmers. Some of these varieties can stand a lot of these adverse or severe planting conditions. So if you have the means, go ahead and do it. We are not trying to justify the price. I'm not the one selling. Yes. So we are not justifying the price, but all we are saying is that one of the things I'm trying to do on this platform is to educate you, is to share the right information to you. The choice is yours. You can make whatever information or decision you want to make concerning your farm, but the right information I will share with you. It's just like me trying to tell you about soil analysis, and then a lot of people were asking me, so where can we do the analysis? I say I don't know. Until recently, until yesterday or so, when I discovered that there is a lab who can be able to do the analysis. So I will continue to do this. I will tell you the right information. There are varieties, let me tell you, that, will give you close to 10 tons. That is 100 bags in a hectare. There are varieties that, striga cannot affect. There are varieties that, the absence of rainfall, if it is not too severe, it will not affect it. And one of the variety I know personally is DK777. Does that mean that, farmers cannot use any other thing? No, you can use whatever seed you have available. But if you want to go into commercial farming, commercial agriculture, then there are things you must do. And one of it is the use of right seed. Let me tell you, a productive season will begin with the right seed. Right seed, right fertilizer, right nutrient, right or best practices. Everything must be put in place. You can't neglect the place of seed and then expect that you have the right thing. That's why even in reproduction, when it comes to human being, when it is time for marriage, they will check is it the genotype or what of the intended couples. AA will marry AS. They will tell you sometimes if it is AS, they say they can't go together because there is likely tendency of getting SS. So seed is important. Let no one deceive you. If you don't have the means, if you don't have the money, fine and good. Go ahead and use whatever you have. But don't come out discouraging people. With the way our population is growing, let me tell you, we cannot continue to rely on locally made seed, local way of production, local nutrient or fertilizers or organic stuff. We must go synthetic. We must go scientific. We must go the modern way. And that is what we are trying to do on this platform, to educate our people to know the right thing to do.